The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views or ideas of the staff or management of KWSH or the 110 Broadcast Group.
My nose is... Good morning and welcome to the Seminole Nation radio program. I'm your host, Edwin Marshall. Back after a week off, I feel fresh and rejuvenated and joined in here by Jeremy Fultz. Jeremy's acting director of the language program, along with Delaney Pennock. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Edwin.
What are you picking there?
I found a sticker in my sweater. You know that's how you live in the country. You find a sticker in your sweater.
You know you're out at KWSH because they got stickers all over the place out here. Moment okay na hayo lagat nomade moment Seminole edalwa nagi onaka mungat nagi gilkiz ro zagat nomade Simo gilkiz dang go matlani runor moment anio nagre samok gilkiz puis konskenoad moment Seminole Nation Communication Department mawi kitskenoad Simo gilkiz bi rais we bis moment mahongat kernomade 405-382-1010. But Bo White Killer Maui Kitchena Bo Mad Able Manai Zimokizbi Dias Ruiz. Well, it's good to be back here after a couple of weeks. I took a week off last week and you guys handled it pretty well, I understand. So we're all ready to go, and even got Delaney on the set with us today.
2 times in a row.
Yeah, he started the show last week.
Yeah. We got a lot of announcements, a lot of things going on with the new year. And first of all, and like we always do, we announce the church meetings for this coming weekend. And according to our schedule, looks like we've got Arbika Indian Baptist Church, that's over between Willika and Henrietta. Big Arbor over near Eufaula. Hickory Ground Baptist number 1, that's down near Henrietta. High Springs of Okima and High Springs Conemaugh, both churches are meeting this week. Also Hilltop Presbyterian Church over near Wewoka. Little Casita, and that's up near I believe that's up near Sapopa, maybe. Little Casita. Middle Creek number 1 over near that's your part of the country,
Carson,
Jeremy.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, Carson, Oklahoma. New Arbor, that's over near Eufaula. Rock Spring Baptist Church over near Anadarko. That's one of the Seminole Creek affiliated churches, Rock Spring over near Anadarko. I think it was a mission that was originally from this area. But
They come all the way down here for MSW camp.
Oh, yeah. All right. Also, Ryle Community Church. And speaking of Ryle Community Church, we're sad to announce that they recently lost their pastor. And hopefully everybody will keep them, support them, and keep them in your prayers as well. Seminole Baptist Church, that's over near, I believe, between here and Conemaugh. Salt Creek Indian Baptist Church over on beautiful Lake Wetumpka. Both Snake Creek number 1 and Snake Creek number 2. Snake Creek number 1 being up by Bixby, Oklahoma, and number 2 over here just north of us here at the radio station, as a matter of fact. Trenton Indian Baptist Church, that's down near Hannah. Vian Creek, that's way down in Cherokee country, Vian, Oklahoma. And then finally, Weegawa Indian Baptist Church, that's near Sand Springs. I'll tell you what. You reach every corner of the Creek and Seminole Nation with the church meetings this weekend, and I'm sure any one of them would be glad to have you as a visitor. So if you'd like to go out and visit one of these churches, you're certainly welcome. You guys ever been to Weegawa?
I've never been there.
Yeah, I've been there. It's a long ways up there. As a matter of fact, it's on the Arkansas River, just down below Keystone Lake.
Sounds like a song.
We go
up on the Arkansas River.
All right. Let's see. What's the date today? The
21st.
21st. Man, you believe it? 3 weeks into the new year already. All right. The OAP program, the Older Americans program, is got their lunch menu out, and today they're having baked country style. I assume that's ribs.
Yum, yum.
Pinto beans, sweet potato fries, fried bread. Oh, fried bread. Look at there.
Ooh.
And fruit cup. And then tomorrow it's going to be beef tips and rice, fried bread again.
Beef tips.
Winter blend, vegetables, and cake. And then on Thursday it's going to be goulash and okra. No fried bread, though, just goulash and okra. And cherry delight. Then on Friday, as they do every Friday at 8 o'clock in the morning, they'll have breakfast. It's going to be sausage, boiled eggs, hash browns, bread and gravy. That's biscuit and gravy, and cereal and milk. Man, that's a big breakfast, too. And then on next Monday, it's going to be Reuben hot dogs, tater tots, coleslaw, and jello. So if you're an elder and you want to come out and join in on the lunch, there's no charge. If you're a tribal elder of any tribe, you're certainly welcome.
What makes a Reuben, Edwin?
A Reuben?
Is it just sauerkraut?
I guess so. Reuben hot dogs and, Reuben links. I guess anything that's got sauerkraut on it makes it a Reuben, huh? There's a special sauce in there, too, isn't there?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a special sauce. All right, the Seminole Nation Princess Committee is having their annual Storm Dance that's coming up on February the 8th at the Miccosukee Mission Gym. The MC is going to be Kevin Obamack. Supper will start at 5 o'clock until 6:15, and dance will be at 7 o'clock. There'll be raffles, 50-50, cakewalk, vendors. Vendor booth space is $10 plus one donated item. For more information, you can call Velma Coker at 405-380-3848 or Bernita Whitekeller at 580-665-8002. We better hold off on calling Bernita for a day or two, huh? I understand she's a little under the weather.
Oh.
Yeah, but later this week, you can call Bernita Whitekeller, 580-665-8002. Gina Langford at 405-471-3038. That's on February the 8th, Seminole Nation Princess Committee annual Stomp Dance.
Delaney said he needs someone to shake for him that night.
Say, our Seminole Nation Princess Committee is pretty busy there. They got another event, huh?
They've got a high school basketball tournament going on at the Miccosukee Mission, March 27th for girls and March 28th for boys. $10 or 10-person rosters with a $100 entry fee. Friday and Saturday, March 28th and 27th. You can contact the same people, Regina Langford at 405-471-3038 or Bernita at 580-665-8002.
And now we're going to go to our fitness guru for a couple of announcements there, Delaney. What you got?
Program was hosting a water aerobics.
Who is?
Diabetes program.
Okay.
Maybe I should have announced that one.
So February 3rd through April 29th, Mondays and
peach
Wednesdays.
cobbler with it.
One session will be, if that'll get you there, 9 to 10 a.m. and also 6 to 7 p.m. at Seminole State College. Let's see, contact the front desk at 405-234-5246. Director Amanda Upshaw.
I think Delaney was steadfast in reading that announcement. He didn't break.
Nope. Didn't even laugh at
Trying to be
joke.
professional here, like always, man. See what I got to work with here. Chair aerobics, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
That's different than the water aerobics, right?
Do what?
That's different.
That's a
than
different.
wa-
Yeah, it's a different. January 13th through April 30th, Senior Citizen Center, 10 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. If you need more information, contact 405-234-5246. Motto.
All right. Reading and literacy classes are free and open to the public and offered by the Seminole Nation Higher Ed Department. Reading improvement classes to get started. Come by the Seminole Nation Higher Ed office located at 215 East Evans. That's right next to Bo's office, right?
We might need to take them classes.
That's here in Seminole. And enroll. Our classes are being offered free. Students can call 405-716-6040. And it'll be held on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon by appointment only. One-on-one reading assistance. And once again, that's Seminole Nation Higher Ed Department at 215 East Evans in Seminole, Oklahoma. For more information, you can call 405-716-6040.
And at the same location, the Seminole Nation Adult Education Clothes Closet welcomes the new Seminole Nation Adult Education Clothes Closet. The clothes are free and open to the public. And for more information, contact 405-716-6040. It's free clothes, open to the public, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 12, and then from 1 to 5. So it just breaks for lunch. So feel free to swing by and pick out some clothes if you need them.
All right, that'd be a good place to go. Kids need a few new clothes. It's pretty cool.
So we have a health and fitness challenge.
Because you're the fitness guru.
I know, I don't know why. Interested in weight loss, nutrition, cooking demos, exercise training with partners, weekly weigh-ins. And it started, but I don't think it's too late to join. So
no, you can join anytime.
Contact Kyla Harjo at 405-234-5246.
All right. And now for our food guru, here's Jeremy with a couple of announcements.
The expert food guru. So starting today, this afternoon actually, from 1 to 3, the Seminole Nation Food and Nutrition Services Department will be hosting a bison meatloaf sample and recipe day. So again, that's today from 1 to 3, and it's going to be held at the Seminole Nation Food and Nutrition Services store. So if you want to try out the bison and see how it sounds, and I said this joke last week, I don't think you heard me. What does the buffalo say to his son when he left to go to college? He said, bye, son. Dang, 2 weeks in a row. That's still funny. So if you have any questions, you can contact 405.
Took me a minute.
405-234-5240.
All right.
And also at the Food and Nutrition Services Center, the free food sign up, monthly food for seniors 60 and above and Native Americans. Actually, this is already passed on this one. Sign up was last week for the free food sign up.
Okay, no free food for you. Yep. Sorry.
And that's all I've got on the food side. But if you have any food that you want me to try and give a review on, I am always open and available for that.
All right.
You can contact me.
Delaney.
Looking to earn a little extra money. 2020 census is coming up, so we got part-time jobs, 20 to 30 hours per week. Apply online, 2020census.gov/jobs, or call 1-855-JOB-2020.
What was the, Jeremy, we heard a stat on that. How many jobs are going to open up just in Oklahoma?
They are offering 17,000 jobs in the state of Oklahoma.
Census takers.
Yeah, just for the state of Oklahoma. There's a lot more.
Man, I'll tell you what, you can't say you can't find a job because these jobs are out there. And, that's going to be a great opportunity for a lot of people that are looking for part-time work, students and things like that. Housewives that don't want to work full-time, that'd be great.
House husbands doing the same thing.
What's the contact information on that, Delaney?
2020 census?
No. Yeah. Yeah.
You can apply online, 2020census.gov/jobs, or call 1-855-JOB-2020.
All right.
And I think the schedules are pretty flexible because they said anywhere between 20 and like almost even 40 hours a week if you want it.
So you can go out and take a few names and numbers, come back home, cook breakfast, and go back out again and just do what you want to do and just work at your own pace, I believe. You got some other opportunities there, Delaney?
The WIOA Am I saying that right? Don Ogea?
Yeah.
So, if you're Native American between the ages 18 to 24, or an adult, the program has job opportunities for you to gain some work experience to be eligible. You cannot have participated in summer youth. You must go into the office, Old Bingo Hall, and fill out an application. Bring your social security card, driver's license, proof of residency, CDIB or travel enrollment card. You must reside in Seminole County. Limited spaces available. Please call Emma Wesley Harjo at 405-234-5252.
That's the Workforce Investment Opportunity Act program, WIOA, run by Emma Wesley Harjo. And there's man, I'll tell you what, with the census jobs and with the opportunities that Emma has in her program, that's great. But Jeremy's got a couple of pages. The Seminole Nation has got job openings.
Yep.
I mean, a bunch of job openings.
Yep, and also just a quick note on WIOA too. I'm sure summer youth's getting ready to
they're
come back around
yeah,
as well.
I'm sure. So
but yeah,
be ready for that.
Exactly. And Seminole Nation does have 2 groups of jobs available. So you've got the Seminole Nation working for the nation. Then you also have gaming jobs available.
Yep.
And if you go to Indeed.com, again, that's IN, D as in David, EE, D as in David, Indeed.com, you can check all the job opportunities that's available. And so just some quick jobs that are available right now that's posted on Indeed.com. There's a cashier that's available at the Trading Post, the JOM coordinator.
That's in Wewoka, right?
That's in Wewoka. Johnson O'Malley program coordinator, wellness technician, a cashier at the Travel Plaza here in Seminole, a cashier at River Mist, a Head Start director, food and beverage attendant in Kanawha, maintenance and EVS manager in Seminole, and then a cook at the Seminole Nation Gaming Enterprise in Kanawha. And then for gaming is looking for drop clerks in Wewoka, a main banker, cash ops lead, cage cashier, EVS attendant, a players club attendant, manager on duty, security officer, facility maintenance.
Wait. That's Mark Williams' job, the Players Club job. He's a chief presiding officer of the Players Club.
Mark is known for his customer service. And then food and beverage attendant. I mean, there's plenty of opportunities available, and
you got a contact number for the of course, at the complex for the tribal jobs. You can call 405-257-7200 and ask for Ashley Haley. And then with the gaming, we got a contact number for gaming there.
Not on here.
Okay.
But it would be on Indeed.com.
Oh,
Again,
yeah,
that's
right.
INDEED.com.
A lot of great job openings, so you can't say you couldn't find a job, or at least an opportunity for a job. Hey, listen, my good friends down at the Seminole Quick Pick, it's Autumn, Nikina, Brenda. They invite you to come down, check them out. They got a lot of good stuff down there in that hot box. You go in there and they got a great fountain there. You eat all kinds of drinks on the fountain, and of course they got good gasoline and propane.
Their gizzards are good.
Oh yeah, at the Seminole Quick Pick. So come on down, and if you go down there and then you tell them you heard it right here on Seminole Nation Radio program today only, you can get a large fountain drink and tell them Edwin sent you. All right, so I want to thank those folks for always helping us out there. I'll tell you, this been a very interesting week all over the Oklahoma, Jeremy. We got, we don't talk about this whole lot about some of the political issues, but, we still have this gaming issue ongoing with a contentious governor who feels like he wants more of our gaming monies, and the tribes feel like that they've got an agreement that basically covers all this, and the agreement is to renew on January the 1st. The governor acted like he wanted to threaten to shut down Class 1 gaming, And the fact of the matter is, it's ongoing.
Yeah, and also
Class 3.
Class 3
yeah. Gaming, yeah.
And then it's also been filed for court and something that the Supreme Court's going to be taking a look at.
Yes.
But I think we've probably got a pretty good case, and at least the tribes have a pretty good case, because there's been releases of documents that was brought forth from the floor that on 3 separate occasions the congressmen were talking about how the compact automatically renewed.
Yes.
On 3 different accounts, and it's
in
documents.
There's plenty of evidence and plenty of documentation to show that that agreement. See, what a lot of people don't understand, a compact isn't like a contract. A contract has to be renegotiated, but a compact basically just goes on and on and on. And if there's, you can always, at the end of a term, you can always suggest that be some renegotiation. But there wasn't even a request; there was a demand, and it doesn't work. Compacts don't work like that. And I think that Governor Stitt's going to find out that the tribes are certainly, and another thing too, the tribes every tribe has a whole flurry of attorneys, not to mention the group that's representing the body as a whole. And these guys are experts on gaming, and the funny thing about it, there are people in the state who threaten to bring in outside gaming. And after 15 years, I think the tribes have pretty much proven to themselves that they can handle gaming without any kind of, problems like you've seen in Las Vegas and Atlantic City and some of those big gaming states. Tribes have handled it very well, and the state has gained $1.7 billion out of this deal, and and he just wants more. But there's other industries in Oklahoma that aren't being taxed at that level, and they don't want to take a look at that. I think everybody around us, in the municipalities, state education, everybody will tell you the tribes have done great in putting in their share,
And I think it was Sam Alexander that wrote a pretty good article into the Tulsa World over the weekend, talking about how the tribes took all the risk involved with building the casinos and building the infrastructure that was needed.
And the investment, the total investment, and because of it, Oklahoma's we far surpassed Las Vegas and or Nevada and New Jersey in our gaming capabilities, and doing a great job at it, So we'll see how that turns out in the future. Any other big newsworthy discussions going on, Jeremy?
Other than seeing the commercial with Governor Brad Henry coming out as well, because the compact was made under his administration, and he's even saying that the compacts
but the most important endorsement, Barry Switzer, the man himself,
the king.
Hey, Barry Switzer said it. That's what it is, man. The king said the tribes have done a great job, and he agreed with the tribes that the compact should just carry on. And of course, if anybody knows the game, that's Barry Switzer. Yeah.
We also have OU is putting on tomorrow, Wednesday, January 22nd, at the Native Nations Event Center on Copeland Hall, room 233, a presentation for lunch called Language as Personal Journey. And they've done 2 parts up to now. They've hosted one for the Choctaws and one for Cherokees. Now this one's part 3, a Muskogee for Creek language, featuring the prior language director, Melanie Fry. And so she's also going to be joined by Miss Linda Bear as well. And that's going to be tomorrow between 11:30 and 1. Creek language or Muskogee language focus, and lunch is provided, Edwin.
Oh, yeah. Good. I hope it's Muskogee food, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe it will be.
I think it was a boxed lunch the last time I went.
Oh, yeah. That must have been Chickasaw.
Maybe so.
Hey, so where's this at again?
So this was going to be on the OU campus at the Copeland Hall room 233. So it's kind of southwest of the football field, on the kind of off the south oval.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so if you have any questions on it, you can contact our good friend Freddie Lewis at the Native American Studies program, 405-325-2312.
Okay. There's been a big emphasis and a big push on native languages, and I think you're going to be hearing more and more about these kinds of events as time goes on. I know that we've got our language classes going, and Delaney's got some upcoming, and we're going to be doing several things. We got one group I want to mention right now, as a matter of fact. It's a class that I've been teaching, and we're going to be wrapping up next Monday. We were supposed to have had the last session last night, but I forgot that there was a holiday yesterday for the
I
tribe.
even took a shower for that, too.
And I'm so glad today. Hey.
My monthly shower.
How about you, Delaney? What you got going on?
Not a whole lot.
Hey.
Delaney is looking to start some language classes. I think we're looking towards the middle of February.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to host them on the north side of Seminole County.
Mm-hmm.
On these, and they're going to be beginning language classes. And if you're in the Seminole, Varnum, Stradler area, feel free to get in contact with us when the flyer goes out.
Great opportunity for people around the Shawnee area to come come down I-40 and come to the classes as well. We try to schedule those so to make it handy for people to come that have to work and things like that. So we'll see what Delaney's schedule is here after a few days and see when we're going to schedule them. As I mentioned, we're wrapping up the classes over in Wewoka this next Monday, but a couple of weeks after that, I'm going to schedule a new series of classes, and we'll be having those at the Miccosukee Mission, and we'll be announcing those as well maybe next week. And so just listen for those announcements.
The language department also put out a post on Facebook. We were just trying to identify some younger speakers. We had requested anyone that was 50 years and younger just to kind of give us a message or a DM, just to let us know who they are, so we can maybe start planning some activities with some younger speakers as well. Because our elders, they've always been great when they come out for elder forums and language forums, and just trying to reach the community as much as we can.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of the elder forum, we will be rescheduling another one soon on those two. We're kind of taking a little break because of the winter weather, but maybe early spring we'll be scheduling another one. We have a great time at those. We get a big attendance, big turnout, and
good lunch.
Oh, good lunches, yeah. And so be listening for those dates as well.
Me and Delaney were the same size when I started working for the Nation a year ago.
Well, all right. What else? Anything else going on with the tribe, the Seminole Nation? Where are we at? We got some good news coming from around the administration, the council.
I know at least through communications, there's a big push going on to make sure everyone knows about all the social media pages through YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and even on Twitter. And so you can catch a lot of Mark Williams's films and videos that he posts on both YouTube and Facebook. If you search Seminole Nation of Oklahoma on youtube.com, and YouTube, a lot of people spell it just the letter U, but it's actually YOUTUBE, youtube.com. And
in Choctaw, it's U-Tubby.
U-Tubby. That sounds like that'd be Chickasaw. But and then on Facebook, if you search the same way with Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, you should be able to pull up the Facebook page as well, and a lot of the
Seminole is
information
Jimmy Tube.
Jimmy.
Hey, listen, speaking of Mark Williams, I want to put a plug in here. We take Mark for granted. He's over here behind the camera right now, and he's always recording, taking video, records a radio show, and posts it on Facebook and whatever. But Mark is very well accomplished in his filmmaking, and one of these days we're going to have him on here as a special guest, talk about all his projects that he's got going on. He's got some good documentaries, especially tribal documentaries, and a lot of them have to do with Creek Seminole, Choctaw, mostly Creek Seminole, Choctaw stuff. And he's gotten very well accomplished. I think he's even won a couple of awards that very worthy of that as well. So we're going to have Mark on here in one of the future shows, probably real soon.
Can we get his word right now?
Yeah.
Can we get a commitment, Mark? Mark was working on the documentary a while back about his return to playing basketball and becoming an all-state player. So
yeah,
he don't listen though. I'm trying to give him tips, but he don't listen.
All right. Hey, listen, we're just about out of time, but we're glad you joined us this week for the Seminole Nation radio program. Hey, if you ever have any information that you'd like shared on Seminole Nation radio program, or if you have any ideas about something that you'd like to see featured on Seminole Nation radio program, just call Bo Whitekiller at 405-382-1010. Yet, as you all know, we rebroadcast the Seminole Nation radio program on Wednesdays, usually in the evening at about 8 o'clock. We get it posted, and that's the video version of our show. That's when we become like Johnny Carson. But anyway, if there's something you'd like to see, maybe something a little more graphic kinds of stuff, pictures and things like that, and you have an idea of what you'd like to see, one of the things I've thought about is, some of our outstanding elders, maybe do a feature on some of them one time. If everybody wants to get together, submit your pictures of your grandpa, grandma, some outstanding Seminole elders, whether they be church ceremonial people, and we'll just do one show based on our outstanding people.
Or guests. If you guys have ideas for guests that you might want to hear from, let us know. We can always ask. The worst they could say is no.
That's right. All right. Well, it's good to be here today. We'll be back with you next week on the Seminole Nation radio program. Mado.